Hello, welcome to Plum ERP framework or pware we call it. In this video, let us see how an object that is in a conventional name, it is called the table, and the forms associated can be built. Maybe this will spread into two videos, one where the basic form is created and second refinement of the form. Let's get into the form building. We have the build form here. Let's create a new module. A module is something which appears over here and the forms appear below this. So let's create a new module. Say mine is a recruiting company, so the module is called my recruit. Now we have created the module. Let us see how do we create, say, my recruit module. I'll say my candidates. I'm creating a table called table or object is called my candidates. It has filled up some of the standard fields or columns which are required. Now let us start one by one. Let us say the name of the candidate. We are calling it name, word, mandatory yes. It's a simple text box and submit it. And you will see the name has come here and also in the listing, and the right side the name has come. Okay, if I try to save it, the mandatory element also come. So let us create a person called R.K. Shastri, and we have created. Now next let's create sex, and we'll take that same thing. We'll say mandatory yes. Instead of text, let's take a combo box. So we'll give the elements. So you will notice the same thing has come, and also Mr. Shastri's record which is entered earlier is there. You can go and edit the record right now. So this makes the entire delivery a very simple phenomenon. Now let's have a date of birth. Let's take words, date, and make it mandatory, and let us take a date control and submit. So just for example, we'll say enter exact date of birth. Now you'll see the date of birth has come. This comes with validations such as the date checking. So let's put update the date. So for the new record, the name is required, maybe. So we are adding a new record to this. So this appears over here. You can just see the record. You will notice in case of Shastri, we have not filled up anything, so it's empty. So now you will notice for the old record, the date of birth is not filled up, but however the exact format has appeared. And for the new record, the record is filled up for Mr. Kumar. So now let's see maybe in another field where what are his qualifications and what are his interests or skills, what he possesses. So let us see the skills. The basic purpose of this form building is more than the logic, just to show the various features, and it is all up to the users how they make best use of it. So since the skills could be many in nature, okay, let us select multi-select. So we are giving some help. please check all the skills the candidate is good at. So let's say the skills could be Java, PHP, Salesforce, or Apex programming, and maybe .NET, etc. And we made it a multi-select. Please keep a note of that. And let us create the field and let's see how it would appear. So let's take the case of the old record, Mr. Shastri, and let us fill the date as and he possesses these skills and it is absolutely up and ready. So let us see how the data has come. So you will notice the skills are up to date, and now let's put some generic remarks. Let us take a para and take a para text area, a little bigger one, and up and running. So you will notice there is various elements are filled up into this. So obviously we'll go to an email. So I'm selecting an email control. Similarly, I'm collecting a mobile, and I'm collecting, I will call it mobile, and I will select an SMS control. Let us see how these controls, two controls got created. One of them have an icon here at the right side indicating it's an SMS, and if you click you will be able to send SMS. And similarly is the case with an email. This is the SMS, sorry, this is the SMS and the email control. So just to brief you up, we have created various different types of controls. Let us also see how we can create some type of let's say, let's take for example address. Instead of general tab, we want it in address, okay, and called maybe city. We'll take a free text only. Please have an eye over here. What exactly happens is the entire form is created and an address tab is also created with the city, and this makes the mechanism much more easy and simple. And you can have this type of various elements in the address, maybe city, maybe you can say country, and see that it is again under address. Now let's see how the help also what we have entered is readily visible where there is no help. So here exactly we forgot this country, maybe we have not given the address. So let's try to move this basically this address country into the address tab. Just drag it and drop it into address, and you will notice the address country has vanished here and has come into this address. Now let us see exactly the form, whether it has gone into the framework or into the application. We have created a module called myRecruit, and the object is candidates. So let's see the same thing in action here. You will see the myRecruit has come here, and the my candidates are here, and I can edit it, get the details, email, mobile. So let's try to enter the email details. Okay, so I entered the email and phone and email details, but I noticed that they are not appearing here. Then it's a question of how do we bring it here. It is not necessary that all the fields must appear here. Maybe some of them I prefer to have it. So first let us make this XX my candidate's title. Let us change the name of the title of the form. The title is candidates, and here only sex and date of birth are appearing, comma email and mobile. So I am also asking the machine to please show these two also, and please notice that the email and mobile, both of them have started appearing here. So as I edit anything, suppose I will just say ABCD and try to shift, it says it's an invalid mail ID at pqr.com, and that's the mobile. I update this and you will see the same thing getting updated over here. So the form is now ready in all respects. You can add a record from here, say test candidate mail. I try to save it. It says email is mandatory. So the new record is also added here, and now I can go to the candidate, and if I have to communicate or send a mail to him, I can just send a mail from here, or if I wish to send a text message, I can as well. So this is how the entire feature set is built. Validations are built, validations like the date of birth, like the email, like the phone number, and this basically helps managing the data. Thank you very much. So we have seen entire object, how it is created, from where different fields are created, columns, and the functionality to that is dynamically added into the application and is absolutely up and running. Thank you.